Today is a great day for the Canadian auto industry, for workers, their families, and our communities. I say this from a personal perspective. Mark, you may not know this, but my father worked at the Windsor Assembly Plant decades ago. My uncle worked at the Windsor Assembly Plant for 30 years, and he retired 10 years ago, and to this day still gets a monthly pension from Stellantis. So this is a personal connection to the investments that are being made, and I hope this investment will lead to a next generation of thousands of workers being able to get a good-paying job, raise a family, and eventually retire from Stellantis. I've been involved in this sector for almost 30 years and cannot recall ever seeing investment announcements in terms of both number and scale like we have seen over the past 18 months, as Minister Fedeli had mentioned. This is a testament to governments for understanding what it takes to build strong economies. It's a testament to companies like Stellantis who make commitments, who stick by the commitments, and as we're hearing today, exceeds their commitments. And again, Mark, we thank you for your commitment to Canada. A testament to all industry stakeholders for putting politics aside and rowing in the same direction. And of course, it's a testament to Unifor members and the work they do day in and day out in our major auto, powertrain, independent part plants, building among the best and highest quality vehicles in the world. Today is an important day for Unifor members and leaders. They have worked for and fought for over many years. There is no group of workers more deserving of a chance to build Stellantis vehicles of the future than our members in Windsor and in Brampton. There is also no group of workers more ready to advance Canada's net zero ambitions while at the same time working hard to sustain good community-building union jobs. Our entire union couldn't be happier for them. These investments are transformative. The benefits of today's investment announcement will extend well beyond Windsor and well beyond Brampton. These investments will attract more local suppliers, create more jobs, and generate more economic activity in our province and in our country. Today is one step closer to Canada again becoming a global automotive powerhouse. Today is a great day. And if everyone can keep rowing in the same direction, Unifor is certain there are more great days to come. Unifor looks forward to continuing what has been a very productive dialogue between Stellantis and the national and local unions, especially as more product program details surface over the coming months and years. Before I pass the microphone over to Dave Cassidy, President of Unifor Local 444, and Danny Price, President of Unifor Local 1285 in Brampton, I want to close by thanking a few more folks. 2020 bargaining set the table for the important announcements we are hearing today. So I want to personally thank Dave and Danny for all the work that you've done on behalf of our union. I'd like to thank James Stewart, the chair of the Stellantis Unifor Master Bargaining Committee, and all of our local leadership across the Stellantis chain. I want to thank our Unifor national leadership, former National President Jerry Dias, Auto Director Dino Chiodo, Unifor national staff, including John Breslin, who is with us here today, all for their tremendous work during 2020 contract negotiations, which helped chart a path to today. Finally, and most importantly, I want to again thank our Unifor members at Stellantis and across the auto industry. Your skill, dedication, and hard work continues to be Unifor's best argument for why auto companies should invest in Canada. Thank you, Unifor members, for everything you do. Dave?
Well, thank you. And, you know, I said, how was I going to start this off? Well, Mark, I don't know if you remember, but 3 years ago is when I met you. and I was on a family vacation in Orlando, and I flew back for a meeting with Mark Stewart. And Mark, that happened today. So Mark, if you want to bring some more investment, let me know. I'm going to head off to Orlando, and I'd be more than happy to fly back any single time. That's great. No, I appreciate that. But I mean, this is wonderful. This announcement, I cannot thank the governments, both governments. I know I have a lot of your phone numbers, and I know that I'm relentless to follow up with you all the time on where we're going. Laurie, you're lucky I don't have your number, because it would be the same. But anyways, I do it through Mark, I guess. and I really want to recognize also, though, on the manufacturing side. I've built a very good relationship with Mike Risha of your team. And from the HR side that we deal with every single day with Jacqueline Oliva. And their teams are second to none. You have very strong leadership there, Mark. We're happy with the leadership we have in our plant. I know, and I'll speak for Windsor with our plant chair, Tony Greco, and Paul Reno as our skilled trades, working with our new management, Dave, as taking over as a new plant manager. We're excited on what's going to happen inside the facility. That's where it all happens with the workers. I always use the line, if you want it built right, you build it in Windsor. Well, now, if you want it built right, we build it in Canada. So it's very important, and thank you, Mark, for moving forward with us. We won't let you down. Premier, I know you said it on the last investment. I do call you quite often on this and where we're at, and Vic calls me and says, why did you call the boss? Because, we don't download them. That's not how it works. I don't know how government works. All I know is we got to get things delivered, right? Okay, so thank you. Prime Minister, give me your number and I'll be on the horn with you too. No, but, Minister Champagne, in the last few weeks, the first time I met you is when we dealt with CETA, and you fast forward a few years, and, your relentlessness on this file was great. I know that I gave you crap a few times, because it wasn't coming fast enough for my liking, I guess. But, my dad always told me, stick and stay, it's bound to pay, and I'm glad that we stuck with it and you stuck with us, because we won't let anybody down. So on behalf of Local 444, the membership, and our executive, we are very, very grateful here in Windsor for what happened here today. So thank you. Sorry, Danny. I never forget Danny. Danny and I are bargaining partners all the time. So the president of 1285, Danny Price.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank everyone for being here today and for the opportunity to say a few words on behalf of the workers at the Brampton Assembly Plant. Today's announcement would never have been possible without the hard work and dedication shown year in and year out from the thousands of workers at the Brampton Assembly Plant and our independent parts suppliers. These workers not only earn the respect from the employer, but today are being recognized by both the federal and provincial governments on the important role they play in a crucial industry to the economic stability of our province and country. What was made clear in every meeting we had with the government officials, the company, and in our community was that the thousands of workers in Brampton are among the hardest working, most highly skilled group of working people anywhere, who build high-quality, best-in-class vehicles that are the envy of any automaker anywhere in the world. Our plant is providing the necessary profits for the company to push forward in its transition to electrification. We proved our commitment to quality, cost savings, and did everything we could as workers to maximize the profits for Stellantis and position ourselves to be recognized for this investment. We are a critical part of Stellantis' success and a crucial piece of Canada's auto sector, and we wouldn't want it any other way. Today is a proud moment for every Brampton Assembly Plant worker and an important opportunity to reflect on the work our union has done to push for new investment and product commitments. This is the result of the hard work and dedication of countless numbers of production and skilled trade representatives who devoted their time and energy at not just the bargaining table, but in hundreds of meetings with government, the company, and throughout the community to advocate for our plant and its workers, as well as highlighting the importance to strengthen the Canadian auto manufacturing sector. The pandemic has opened our eyes to the importance of bringing back and building the manufacturing sectors in this country so that we are not left reliant on countries around the world for our products and held hostage from the pitfalls of globalization. On behalf of the thousands of workers associated with the Brampton Assembly Plant, I would again like to thank everyone for being here today and recognize the important support for our plant made by all levels of government, provincial and federal, and Stellantis. Thank you for the continued support from our national union, and most of all, thank you to all the workers at all our facilities for being the best at what we do. Thank you.